You know how the Switch news channel will occasionally update itself to get specific articles based on new games that you play for the first time? And you know how I kept saying that I couldn't navigate the tutorial area? I thought I was just bad at the game, but after playing Tears of the Kingdom for the first time, this popped up in the news channel. Stuck on Great Sky Island, we're here to help. I genuinely thought that I was just crap at the game, but this implies that so many people struggled with navigating the first area of the game that they needed to write an article on the Switch news channel. What does this say? Welcome to the game. Let's head to the sky. It's it's literally just like basically an IGN article telling you what to do in the oh my god. I've never seen a Switch article like this. It's always just like advertising the eShop games or something. This is literally just instructions on how to navigate the first area of the damn game. Oh my god. I feel so much better about myself. I genuinely thought that I was just bad at the game, but no, this implies that it's like actually a really common problem with first-time players. Which I must say, I am loving Tears of the Kingdom so far, but if it's a common problem to not be able to navigate the tutorial area of the game, you might want to rethink how you designed it, because wow. Alright, so now I'm assuming I talk to the goddess statue, get a fourth heart, and then that'll give me the strength I need to open the door. Which I find funny for two reasons. One, can I spend those light orbs on a stamina wheel instead and just like soft lock myself? And secondly, it's basically the same mechanic as the Master Sword in the first game, and that begs the question, why on earth do I need, what was it, 13 hearts or so for the Master Sword, but only like 4 for this door? I know it's the starting area compared to like the end of the game, but still. Awesome. Nosedive? Ooh! Wait, I think I'm going too far here. I'm gonna overshoot that. Oh no. Oh no, wait, I'm gonna soft lock myself. Oh no. Can I just circle down but until I get to a lower height? Can I actually do that? Can I just circle down until I get to a lower height? Just going in freaking circles. Oh. Oh wait. So I see there are like many areas that you can't access without these little glider things. I'm assuming you'll get something similar to Rivali's Gale or something later in the game. But still, it's very interesting. No! Oh my god! Well, guess I'll die. Wait, do I survive this? That should have obliterated him. I fell from like 400 feet in the sky, and yet I'm about to die by drowning instead of, like, breaking my ribs on impact with the water. Yep, because that's how physics works. And I'm back here to try that again. Oh, I see now. I believe if this is the path I'm supposed to take, I get it above the Temple of Time, and then I just freaking jump into that pond from like 1,000 feet in the air, and that's how I get down. Is that actually what I'm supposed to do here? Is it actually? It is. Oh my god. I think that may have been actually what I was supposed to do. If you don't know, if you jump into water from a certain height, it's basically concrete. Like, from like 20 feet in the air, that should, like, save your fall. But from the height that I just jumped, you would be dead instantly. It becomes a solid upon impact. Oh, okay. I was genuinely going to try and get a stamina wheel and soft lock myself just to see if it's possible, but it doesn't let you. Because they knew people would try that. She just stole the sword. Do I get a glider, or... Nope, I have to jump into that little pool of water right there from, like, genuinely thousands of feet in the air. What the f... If I hit a lily pad, will I die? Because they're the platforms? Oh, it didn't. Interesting. Okay, normally I'd end the video there, because I left the starting area, and it's, like, into the main part of the game now, which I'd like to play on my own time. But I want to see if Zora's Domain is okay, because I know it's random, but Zora's Domain is my favorite area from the Breath of the Wild. In fact, Zora's Domain is my favorite area in any game. I love the aesthetics so much. It brings me so much joy. And I want to make sure that Zora's Domain is okay before I end the video off. Here's a question. Can I fuse my weapon with the body of a bokoblin? I'm just swinging around like a squirming body. Beware, Ganon, for I wield the weapon that seals the darkness with the goddess's light. That's a corpse, Link. Yeah, but it's still cool. What is that? Is that a Hinox? This early in the game? No, it's not. I think it's some sort of, like, elder bokoblin or something, which is a horrific thing to see, like, 5 minutes into the main game. Oh, hey, Robbie. Ah, what a fine afternoon. The castle may be floating into the air and the apocalypse may be upon us, but what a fine afternoon. What? Pose. What? What? She's an adult again. Wait, how much time has passed since Breath of the Wild? Has she aged back into an adult from the child form she took in the last game? Or did she, like, revert that and turn herself back into an adult?
So when...
Wait, didn't she say she was, like, 90 or something? Or, like, over 100 years old in the last game? And she had turned herself into a child by accident. The fact that she looks like an adult, like in Hyrule Warriors, implies that she's aged back up out of the child form. Because if she reverted the child form she took, she'd be back into, like, an elderly person, right? She looks like 20 or 30. My god, how much time has passed since Breath of the Wild? These characters must be older now, right? How is Robbie still alive? Then,
What?
are you saying you came from up there? This Rauru you met, I think that's what the first king of Hyrule was named. Excuse me? Excuse me? What is the lore behind that? What? Was Rauru the first king of Hyrule? But he looked like some sort of goat person. He looked more like the king of the underground from Undertale than the king of Hyrule. Are they one and the same? So much of this doesn't make sense yet. But I'm certain that mummy you found under the castle can be related to the upheaval. Mummy? That's what we're calling that? I'd call it more of a zombie or some kind of eldritch horror than a mummy. Oh! Oh, wait a second, there's a description here. She has used herself as a test subject in her experiments. Despite being over a century in age, she has reversed her aging to the extreme and actually looked like a child not too long ago. Yeah, but th that doesn't answer my question. That just recaps the last game where she turned herself into a child. She's over a century old, so did she reverse the effects of the child thing? And this is just what she looks like at over a century old? Or did she actually age back up out from the child? And this is just her, like, being like 30 or something, and like 2 decades have passed since the last game. I'm still missing 2 abilities. What are these supposed to be? And why is the map one of the abilities? Wait. Hold on. Horse. That's actually very convenient. Hello, horse. No, other way, other way, other way. Thank you. Burpin. Link, is that you? You're alive! And on one piece it looks like. I'm missing my arm, my dude. Okay. I'm going to go to Lanayru, check on Zora's domain. I am not ending this video until I see that Zora's domain is okay. If anything happens to it, I am burning something down. Let me summon the horse, so I don't have to walk all the way there. What? Well, where did I leave my horse then? Oh, it's right here, thank God. Comment down below, out of the 5 Legend of Zelda species/races, which one would you want to be? Hylian, Gerudo, Goron, Rito, or Zora? Personally, I would be Zora, or maybe Rito. No! No, no, no! Artax! Oh! So, does Epona keep getting reincarnated alongside Zelda, Link, and Ganon, or is this horse just, like, immortal? That would actually be a pretty interesting plot point. Link keeps passing away, living through his life and getting reincarnated, but the horse just lives forever, and every time Link gets reincarnated, he has to find his horse again. I'd watch that movie. In Breath of the Wild, you just had to roll the ball to its destination. In this one, you glue it to a Lego car. What? Launchpad? Oh. Oh. I dedicate this monument to the memory of the souls lost in the calamity. Okay, first off, that's very dark. Secondly, I like that. I like the acknowledgement of the canon, all of the people who canonically died in that event. But does that mean that Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity isn't canon? Because I thought the White Guardians stopped all of that. Wait a minute. I need to test something. I don't recall where I heard it, but a long time ago, before I started this game, I heard that the Wolf Link amiibo won't work in this game, and the ability to summon Wolf Link is exclusive to Breath of the Wild. Let me try that real quick. Wolf Link. No! It just summons meat! What? Is this all that's left of him? Is this Link's meat? Wait, no, wait, no, no, wait, no! What is this? Nope, nope, no, 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 no. Zora's domain. My love. You there, are you a traveler? I'm sorry that I did not notice you until now. I was focused on a matter of great importance. Zora's domain is in troubled times at the present due to sludge falling from the sky. Things have finally calmed down, at least for the moment, however, this place remains covered in sludge. What? What the f? What? What happened to Mifa's statue? Get this arrogant prick out of here. Where's Mifa? Oh. Damn, Sidon, nice. I thought this character's design stood out a bit. I thought they'd be important. Sidon's got a fiance now. Damn, alright. I'm concerned that she's related to Muzu in some way. like, like Sidon is just hooking up with Muzu's daughter or something. Oh! Oh, wait, oh! Mifa Court. Well, at least some place got named in her honor. But why would they replace the statue? It just seems in such poor taste, considering she died defending this place. Unless Hyrule Warriors changed that, I have not finished Age of Calamity. I'm not sure what's canon and what's not at this point. A royal Zora from another domain. What? Wait, how many Zora's domains are there? Another domain? She's really pretty. Should I be bothered that I just said that about a fish? Holy crap! Wait. What? Wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh! It shrunk down for the model size, which makes sense, I know. But I was really hoping to swing that massive thing around. No, 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 you mother... No, 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 no. Refill the stamina, refill the stamina, refill stamina, refill stamina, refill stamina. I am genuinely shocked that worked. What did I even just do? A flying device. Yes, the gliders! I love how hard he hit that. Like, I think he just cracked his skull open on this chest. I think I'm doing this right. I love how this is literally just like a Lego game with Zelda attached onto it. They could make Lego Tears of the Kingdom, and no one would bat an eye, because it actually makes sense. Like, they made Lego Horizon Dawn, and that makes zero freaking sense. Lego Tears of the Kingdom would actually make more sense than that. This tilting forward, I think I did it wrong. Oh wait, nope, it's evening out. Did I do it right? Awesome! Awesome! Oh, that's so awesome! I love this game so much. I love this game so goddamn much. I literally cannot express how happy I am right now to be playing this game. I wish I'm sorry, I know I'm stuttering, I'm sorry. I wish I had my face cam on. I am genuinely smiling right now. I'll be honest, the last game that genuinely made me smile was Portal 2. I am loving this game so much. It's genuinely one of my new favorites, if not my new favorite. I love this game so damn much. What? What? What the what the hell? Now see, what I want to know is, did this, I don't know what it's called. Did this dragon creature just like snatch up this Lizalfos for no reason? Or did did the Lizalfos consent to this? And it's just like going for a joyride. Because it seems to be the latter, and I find that freaking hilarious. Link, it has been far too long. I received word that you had gone missing, and was beside myself with concern. Whatever could have transpired?
No!
To think something like that could have taken place beneath Hyrule Castle. And afterward, you mysteriously awoke on a Sky Island. Everyone says Sky Island so casually, like there's a normal thing in this world. And yeah, I know Skyward Sword, but I'm pretty sure they stopped being a thing canonically after Skyward Sword. By the way, I hope you know that I am truly happy to see you again after such a long time apart, my dearest friend. How much time has passed since Breath of the Wild? Is my theory about Puro right? Has actually, like, several decades passed? Years ago! Oh, that actually confirms that. Oh, okay. I was partially joking the entire time. I didn't think that I actually explained that. Link earned his complete trust when they worked together to save the domain years ago. He now considers him his closest companion. Okay, so this is years after Breath of the Wild. I think I'm right. I think Pura actually never actually reversed the effects of the becoming a child thing and just aged back up into like her 20s or so. And this is like many years after the events of Breath of the Wild. That's very interesting, actually. Tell me about Yana. Tell me about Yana, my man. Tell me about Yana. Lady Yana. She is my dearest childhood companion, and much more. She is also my fiancée, my intended, my bride-to-be. There was a time when we saw each other often, but life got in the way, as it does. Time has certainly gone away from us. I recall our childhood days with utmost fondness, and at last she has come to visit for the first time in a while. And yet, I must admit, I have been a tad awkward around her. Due to the situation at hand, we have barely spoken since she arrived. Wait, at what point did you propose to her? This implies that they haven't spoken since they were kids, and yet she's suddenly his fiancée? Holy crap, I just realized something. Are the divine beasts in this game? I was gonna say, this is quite sad because this is where Vauruta was at the end of Breath of the Wild. But it's not there on the map. Like, what? Did they decommission them or something? What happened to Vauruta? Where are the divine beasts in this game? Oh, wait. Oh! Wait. Oh, I was misguided. Oh. Oh no, I acted without full information. Oh. Okay. The Mifa statue still exists. They just moved it to a higher point of honor by moving it to, like, a place where people can, like, I suppose not a higher point of honor, but, like, it still exists. It still exists. Forgive me, Sidon. I called you an arrogant prick unfairly. Mifa's memory is still honored. I genuinely feel like a dick right now. I genuinely thought that because they've gotten rid of the Sheikah Slate and everything else, like the Divine Beasts, I think, I assumed that they just got rid of the Mifa statue because that character isn't relevant anymore, and I was genuinely kind of pissed because I love Mifa and Zora's Domain. I thought they had just replaced it with Sidon's statue because he's more relevant than her in this game. But no, the statue is still here, and that makes me very happy. I've always found Mifa's character really interesting, because Mifa is the second time in the series that a Zora has gotten feelings for Link, the first being Ruto from Ocarina of Time. And please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, I haven't played all the Zelda games, but I'm pretty sure Ruto and Mifa, sorry, are the only examples of someone other than Hylian people falling for Link. Because I know there are several love interests for Link across the series besides Zelda, but I feel like Ruto and Mifa are the only ones that aren't Hylians that have been basically love interests for him. And the reason I bring that up is In one of the next Zelda games, I would love to see the main character not actually be Link, but rather a hybrid between a Zora and a Hylian that's descended from a Zora princess and one of the Link reincarnations. I'd love to see Link actually hook up with one of the Zora princesses because I don't think Link actually gave either Mipha or Ruto a chance, which is very depressing. Also, that's actually a really good point on my part, not to be egotistical. Why don't we ever see hybrids in this series? Or, correct me if I'm wrong if we have, and I'm just not aware of it. There are 5 different dominant races in Hyrule. The Hylians, which are like humans, the Garuda, which are also like humans, the Gorons, which are like rock turtles, the Rita, which are like birds, and the Zora, which are fish people. And considering they all live in relative harmony, you'd think there'd be some crossbreeding between them. Especially with at least the Gerudo, considering they consist of nothing but women, and are established to mate with other species to have children. So you'd think we'd be seeing, like, hybrids of other species just everywhere, but we don't. We only ever see pure-blooded people, which I find very, very strange, honestly.
This dignified presentation. Yes, the writing looks like waves upon a stormy sea. Extraordinary. This ancient stone slate was written by our Zora ancestors from the distant past and left for us to discover. Stand upon the land of a sky fish, a droplet, the watery bridge. Alas, I cannot decipher it. Ah, Link! My apologies, I was deep in thought. In any case, I have some news. I have made a monumental discovery. This is undeniably an ancient Zora stone slate. Better still, upon its surface there appears to be text regarding the sky. However, the slate is broken, and so I am unable to read it in its entirety. I deeply wish that I could view the full text. Alas, I fear that my fins are tied.
I then proceeded to spend the next 40 minutes looking for this stone slate. Little did I know, it was right next to where the quest had first begun. Wanna know something hilarious? My first thought when I saw the fish-shaped island in the sky map was, the rumors about Isle Delfino being added to Super Mario Odyssey. Remember that? Back in like 2018? When Super Mario Odyssey first got its DLC, people were saying that it was going to add Isle Delfino from Sunshine as a map, and then they didn't and everyone was pissed. Time to climb the outside of a goddamn sphere. Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? A fruit charged with powerful light. Break it to unleash dazzling sparkles that blind any monsters nearby. This game has given Link a flamethrower, a ray beam, multiple pieces of high-tech machinery such as hovercrafts and fans, and now it has given Link flashbangs. Someone explain to me what that is right now. When and why did they add a Hydra to Zelda? What? I'm gonna place that as a boss fight right now, actually. I'm just gonna mark that off as a boss fight so I can be cautious of that later. Jesus Christ. Alright, I just gotta scout the area for the missing slate. Oh, wait. It's right there, I swear to God. It's literally like 12 feet from where Oh, I am actually pissed right now. I just wasted like 20 minutes. Hello, Doravan. It is me, the sexy one. Oh my god, he's dying. Mozu! Are you aware that Sidon is sleeping with your daughter? You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna make an entire series out of this. Make sure to subscribe so you can catch the next episode of Tears of the Kingdom. Make sure to get hugged today. Bye bye bye.